There's a King of Swords waking up to the connection of this love. This was stuck on my table, but I wanted to tell you, I had a very interesting dream that I wanted to share, but we're still going to do a reading. So some of you may or may not know that a little over a year ago, my dad passed, and it was very, very difficult to move on and move forward, but I was still growing this account, and it's been pretty profound and amazing. And anyways, I've seen him like a couple of times in my dream, but last night, or it was like early this morning, I saw my dad. I was in this like big white building, and there was like this white table, and I was sitting down, and I look and my dad is sitting next to me. And the thing is, I'm always accustomed to my dad looking the way that I've always seen my dad looking, like his age, because he was like 70 when he passed. He was pretty young, in my opinion. And what was amazing was I look at my dad, and the way I'm looking at you, knowing that you're real, I'm looking at myself, knowing that I'm real. My dad looked amazing. I look at him and he looked like he had to be 26, like 25 to 30. And it was real, and it was my dad. And like, if you were to tell me right now, like in conversation, like, oh, you know, whatever, like, oh, I saw my dad, like it wasn't a dream, it was reality, I would be like, yeah, like it was so real to me. I remember in my dream not knowing that it was a dream. It was so real. And I was like, hey, Dad, you want to share a burger? And he was like, yeah, like very calm. And then I was like, can we do it like medium well? Because he used to really love well done, and I like my steak medium. And I look at him and I was like, well done, right? He's like, yeah, well done. But he was so calm, and his energy was so like developed. I felt like my dad was doing such profound work wherever he is, and I feel like he's very acclimated to his environment, but also just the fact of how he looked. It was like a sparkle, like he was sparkling. Almost like Twilight, you know, like like it was the craziest thing. So spirit world is real. I guarantee you that. I should talk about some of my other experiences, like how sometimes I feel like energetically between my awake state and my sleeping state, I feel like I'm like jumping out of a plane. I feel like the wind on my face and I hear it, and it's basically my spirit body connecting to my physical body. That's happened twice, and that shit is real. Like really real. But anyways, that's a little bit of background, but it was really nice to see my dad like that, and talk to my sister today. She was like, your energy and your face looks very, very calm and serene, and I just feel so happy to see that. So we're going to do a reading today. Someone is waking up to the truth of your connection. This is a person that you are not currently connected with. Don't matter what deck I use, this one was stuck to the table. Same Mother Flower. This person is doing significant healing, okay? And I also want to just say, you and this person have not linked up yet.